Hello, welcome to Strategic Command, World War One. I'm Paradox Gamer playing. Thank you for joining me. We are now in 1915. It's March. The winter is pretty much over, and we have a really nice front line here in the west. They seem to be very keen on taking Metz. So this is why we need some extra artillery over here. They did arrive this turn, so they will have another turn to replenish, yet another turn to move into position, and then they can start to strike. I will strike these guys down here. Get some bombings on them as well. And also on these guys, just to protect Metz a little bit. How about a preemptive strike down on here? That makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, is everybody else entrenched? These guys are actually not. Let's just build some trenches here. What about here? There. Everybody else is entrenched. Oh, we also have this one. Let's do some reconnaissance as well. Right, so that's the Western Front. We're going to lose Antwerp next turn. Now over here, it's time to punch a hole in this line if I can. Let's start with this one. Okay, so let's do this. And who wants to go in there? That's a good question. These guys. Morale 85. Alright, that is a difficult position to be in. But let's start moving these guys forward, forward, forward. Replenish the cavalry here, and these guys. Okay, that was one hex. This is World War One. Things take time. We forgot to replenish this guy. Bring it back to full. And this guy back to full. Now in the south. I'm gonna do this. The morale is very low, but I think we need to try this. It will give me the spot, and I will be able to take out this guy down here, who is pretty much in my way. Gonna have to use the cavalry though to block the hole. And as we can see, we don't really have the strength to do anything this turn. We need him to suffer some attrition first. Yeah, morale is really bad here. Let's bring these guys out of the way. Bring these guys down here. Take this guy back. This guy up here. I think that's the best I can do. Why are these guys not entrenched? They might as well be. here as well. Okay. So, Serbia. This one is still red. Looks like we have to take Niš, the actual town, before the supplies stop. Okay. Well, let's prioritize. No, this just arrived, so cannot do that. But let's see if we can do some nice attacks here. Let's start with this one. Yeah, looks like we can do this. Hopefully. Yeah, Usice has been taken. Replenish this one here. Yeah, let's just replenish these guys also. Okay. Usice is mine, and we can advance on Niš, but I think we need to clear some of the other stuff out first, like Pristina is the central point of the defense. If we can take that, then we can move around Niš. Of course, if we get Bulgaria in, then they're at 83 now, and there's still 10% chance of another breakthrough. I will not spend any more points on that. So that takes us to here. Now this one's interesting because the Cyprus British units, they just landed, and we're gonna need to rail these guys down. And we can probably take the guys from Beersheba as well. Pull them up here. Aleppo. If I can take Alexandretta back, and they will be out of supply, so they should be in very low supply already, so that should not be a problem. Yeah, the others will just await the British landing. Once the British landing is done, then we can move these guys elsewhere. Right, so let's just get these guys back to full. Back to full. I don't think the Russians will keep attacking. They will need to replenish as well. Let's start digging in here with the cavalry. Get the other cavalry over here and the headquarters there. I want the cavalry, I don't know, here maybe, and then the headquarters there, I don't know, something like that. And these guys are waiting for the detachment to arrive, so that's pretty much it. Right, we have plenty of points. So for the Germans, research wise, it looks pretty good. We're down to some of the secondary ones. The Air Force plays a very little part in this game. So getting ground attack weapons, heavy bombers, and fighter development is a secondary thing. Anti-submarine is nice, as well as naval weaponry. I think we should go with naval weaponry. So first, we have all the army stuff, then we want to go for the navy stuff, and then we can take Air Force stuff after that. So that's pretty much naval weaponry, anti-submarine, and the naval warfare one here. So let's get that started. It's 100 for the naval weaponry, and then it's 50 for the anti-submarine, and another 75 for naval warfare. So that's a lot of points sunk into that. We should probably get infantry warfare for the Austrians. That's 100 points for them. And the Ottomans are good with this. So we can probably buy something for the Germans. Let's see. What would we possibly want? If we want more corps, it's 225 each. Let's get some cavalry. Cavalry is also 225. It is very handy in these enveloping battles that we're gonna try to fight with the Russians. So I'm gonna buy these 2 cavalry corps. Yeah, let's just buy the Hauer. There we go. And for the Ottomans, I think I want another headquarter, which is 390, so I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money for that. And on that note, I think it's time for the Allied turn. Okay. The locust plague has drastically reduced food production in and around Jerusalem. If we do not act, then there will be widespread hunger this winter, and our empire status will suffer, as we will be seen to be weak if we do not do something. Providing emergency food supplies to enable the population to get through the winter will cost us 30 points. Saying yes to this will provide food and prevent any reduction in our national morale. Right, let's just pay some 30 points, that's fine. Fritz Klein's mission sabotages the Abadan oil refinery. Deserters from the Ottoman army attacks Ottoman outposts in Mesopotamia. And the blockades are still in place. Infantry weapons development to 72. And infantry weapons for the Ottomans to 48. Ottomans get command and control level 1. Okay, so it's 30 for the food supplies. Everything else looks pretty good. So we'll need that research for the Ottomans in the coming turn. Russian movements around Warsaw and in the Caucasus. And around Nish. That's good. If they don't occupy that place, I will actually take advantage and move in and take it. Let's see, they're not done moving yet. I've moved the headquarters out finally from Lemberg and fortified it with some infantry. Pretty good move. Let's see if my Austrians survive the kettle battle here, the small kettle battle that I've set up. These guys up to the north of that could take a lot of heat. We'll see that in a minute. Russian mountain troops moves into the mountain, and Antwerp is gone. Who will take it though? The British or the French? Okay, looks like they're attacking north of Metz this time. They will have one more shot. Looks like they're holding. They're actually attacking all across the lines. Well, they have a lot of attacks. They keep moving units in and out. Okay, the French take Antwerp. They'll have one more shot at Aachen. Looks like it will just survive. And they're now attacking the forward German unit there. He can take a lot of attacks, and the Austrians will be hit there exactly where we yeah, they will not survive that. But they will have to actually move someone in there. The Austrian morale is simply too low. It takes a while to get it back up. Oh, he does not move out. Maybe someone else will move in. British units are advancing on Baghdad. And enemy contact in the Sinai. The British are moving back to the port, but there's actually no port there, so they're in trouble. They can't get off and away from there, so they're stuck. And should be easy to take them out. Hopefully these two units down here will be enough to hold the British. That's strange. They still have some movements left, but the Russian guys still encircled. No, they're moving around, I think. I just need to move one unit in there and you will be fine. I mean, this place here. Yeah, see, they're now taking attrition losses. Belgium surrenders, of course. The Netherlands towards the intended with 8%. That's something I really have to take a look at, because I cannot afford that. They turn towards the Allies. Venezuelan soldier of fortune Rafael de Nogales Mendes joins the Ottoman army. And Charlie Chaplin stars in The Tramp. Georg von Trapp begins his career as an Austro-Hungarian U-boat ace. And Pancho Villa is defeated at the Battle of Celaya in Mexico. Okay, some really die-hard attacks. I did lose one Austrian unit, but it looks like it did not die in vain. The First Corps, as the Russians failed to liberate the encircled units. We get another destroyer there and some fighters. The fighters could be over here, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can put them here. And on that note, I think it will be a pretty short episode, this one, but yeah, I think that's fine. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.